Hello, beautiful Taurus, and welcome to this, your self-love, self-care reading for the month of October. Alright, let's find out what energies are around Taurus right now. What is going on with Taurus? What is happening? Let's do a little shuffle here. There we go. Ooh, hello. Some good cards going on here. Alright, anything else? Anything more going on? What's happening with Taurus? Okay. Alright. Okay, let's find out from the Muerte deck. Is there anything? Tell me about the Hermit card here. Why is the Hermit card here for Taurus? Tell me about the Hermit card. Yeah. Okay. Okay. The Hermit, being clarified by the Hermit. Tell us more about the energies surrounding Taurus right now. What is this Nine of Wands about? Okay. Queen of Wands. That is more about what's going on over there. Okay. Okay. We've got Ace of Swords, Seven of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Justice, and then Queen of Wands. Okay. Alright, any other information to tell us? Yes. Okay. Alright, anything else you would like to say about energies surrounding Taurus or about the Hierophant? Okay. There we go. Alright. Well, let's start where we start. So Taurus, your first card to pop out is the Hermit card. So this is definitely about self-care, taking a retreat, withdrawing a little bit, getting back to nature, and just using your own resources, lighting your own fire, doing the things that you want to do, but in so doing, you are relaxing and getting more focused. And maybe I'm also picking up here a little bit, discarding the old things, maybe offering them up, letting those go, and really taking, like, even old experiences, and taking away the learning, whatever it is that you learned from those experiences, and the knowledge that you've gained, and really synthesizing that into wisdom about your situation. So you're kind of in the midst of maybe a transformation. Now the next card to pop out was the Nine of Wands. And this card tells me that the reason really behind you taking this break and maybe trying to step away from the world is because of all the fights that you have been through. You're really feeling a little bit beat up, like the wounded warrior. You have prevailed, but it has cost you. And I would say, there's not just a physical cost that we're talking about here. We're talking about battle scars and wounds that are a bit deeper, take longer to heal. So let's see. Wands is about passion, so definitely about your meaning, purpose, values, those kinds of things. The things that you're passionate about may have been used against you. That's another thing that the Nine of Wands is about. All right, so next card to follow is the Ace of Cups. You really are looking for a new beginning. And, in this hermit mode that you've gone into, it's becoming clear to you that a new beginning, perhaps in love, I would say not perhaps, I would say in fact, love, that this is what, you want to base the next chapter on in your life is on love, giving, forgiving, and that's kind of where you are headed. This is, once you have gone through hermit mode and kind of gotten to the point where you synthesize this experience that you've had and those emotions that you felt and knowledge, the learning that you've gleaned from that, you're using it to really, I don't know if you see this cauldron here, and she's holding a cup. You're using it to create your world afresh, anew. And there's a little bit of spillage here, and you see it instantly. It's causing seeds to grow. It's instant life-giving force, right? So I feel like you're in creation, and you feel like love is at your foundation. Now you also have the Hierophant here, and to me what that means is that energy surrounding you, you're either seeking greater wisdom through maybe conventional, maybe not so conventional means, and so you could also be aiming to become a guru yourself, right? To be able to share with others what it is that you have learned, and that would put you in an even better position to create your world around you with this new foundation of love that you have going. All right, when I asked the card about the Hermit for clarification, Muerte popped out the Hermit card. And really this is just a reminder to me that when you do hermiting, you really focus on your inner light, and you are able to draw that inner light. If you can imagine, it's here as well. Here you see the Hermit has a lantern. That's classic. This depiction here is pretty classic. He's in a coffin. Happy Halloween. This is Halloween. Dedicated to the month of October, ending with awesome Halloween. I love it. But anyway, so, this Hermit has a lantern, and this witch has a campfire. So whichever way you choose, what this is talking about is you bringing your inner light from within out and allowing it to shed light on your path, your journey, allowing your inner light to guide you, right? So so I feel like this is probably why this card popped out. It's just as a reminder that of that aspect of the Hermit card. So when I was asking a bit more about, for some more information about the cards, the Queen of Wands popped out, and it popped out on the Ace of Cups and the Hierophant. So really, Queen of Wands is a very passionate individual, very very much a go-getter, knows what she wants, self-motivated. So in addition to the Ace of Cups, you wanting to have a new beginning, what I'm getting here is that you are kind of reinventing what it is that you're passionate about, and preparing. I feel like the Queen of Cups, or Queen of Wands rather, this is very much you. And you also have the Page of Wands out on the board here. We'll talk about that in just a minute, but yeah, I feel this Queen of Wands is very much your energy. It could also be somebody else in your life that, whose energy you are, in, close to, but I feel like this is very much more a depiction of your energy. You see her holding a candle here, and this is very reminiscent of the Hermit card that we just talked about, holding her own light from within, to help give her guidance, to help her see more clearly. So yeah, interesting. All right, we asked for more information about the cards, and this next series of cards popped out, and I have a feeling it's a lot about the Hermit, like the series in total. Okay, the Hermit card, the Nine of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Hierophant. So you have also the Ace of Swords, and this has to do with being very clear about the changes that you're making and what it is that you want. So you're cutting off the things that no longer serve you. You are letting those things go behind you, and you are facing forward with a great deal of clarity. In fact, this looks like a lot like you feel inspired once more, and that the universe is, conspiring with you to move you forward with that clarity. And you also have the Seven of Swords, and this is an interesting card. Seven of Swords is, I don't know, I'm just picking up here, on the coffin here, you have hope and reflection, and so to me, this card is really more about how you are feeling going forward, with the clarity that you are, being inspired with, in terms of making decisions and moving forward. So hope and reflection and this card are really standing out. You have, this, like I said, the Ace of Swords, you have the Seven of Swords, you also have the Six of Swords. I'm sorry, is this the Six of Swords or the Nine of Swords? Hard to tell on these cards. I guess it's the Six of Swords. So lots of clear thinking here, but let's continue across the top here. You also have the Wheel of Fortune, and this is fantastic because this speaks, a bit about your Ace of Cups, what it is that you have brewing, that you are working on. The wheel, I said the universe is kind of conspiring with you. Well, this is further confirmation that the universe has your back. You've got good luck coming your way. The Wheel of Fortune is, definitely spinning in your favor. And so, this is there's a lot of major arcana out here on the board. The Hermit twice. You have the Justice card, which we'll talk about next. We have the Hierophant we already talked about. And, of course, the Wheel of Fortune. So, there's definitely long-term implications to the changes that you're making in your life, and that, this retreat that you are kind of in, this transformation that you're going through is not just a momentary thing. This is something more life-changing. So you also have the Justice card, and really this is about finality in the decision that you're making. Okay, and I mean, it's funny I say decision making here. It's just more, it's not really decision. I mean, it takes a decision, that's for certain, but it's also, it's more about a life change, right? That's what we've just been talking about. And this card is here to say there is a finality to this I keep wanting to say decision, but it's not, to this life change that you are going through, this transformation. So the end result of this transformation has a lot of finality to it. No turning back. Not that you want to. All right, under the Nine of Wands, the next two cards to pop up actually were for Nine of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Well, you got the Five of Cups. So Five of Cups is really about direction, okay? It's an invitation for you to find your way out. I mean, the maze, obviously, up at the top here is helping me to see that. But in traditional tarot, there are, 5 cups. 2 of them are standing upright behind the person, and 3 of them are in front of the person and spilled. But the whole scene is set against, on the bank of a river. So in the background, there's a river running through. So it speaks to, the constant flow of emotion and life. And here the skeleton is in it, halfway, like submerged in that flow of life. And the person standing on the bank in traditional tarot, looking down at the cups that have spilled, and not paying attention to or not noticing the 2 cups that are upright and that have so much great potential. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but that person has a choice. They can either live in the past and focus on the spilled milk, or they can choose to take action, turn their life around, see the cups, focus on the cups, things that are still available to you, right? And you are certainly focused on bringing love into your life, right? It's not just bringing love into your life, it's more like you are interested in love being the foundation of whatever comes next. It's like the next chapter of your life is going to be built on love. So that is 5 of Cups, definitely about direction. And I feel like your direction is very clear here. You also have the 6 of Swords. A 6 of Swords is also clarifying the Ace of Cups. And here you have basically you are moving from a place that really brought you distress. It was a hurtful place. The things that you loved being used against you, that deep, like things like your values being, um, used to kind of shred your inner world, you know, or, other things, whatever it is that you were most passionate about, that you held most dear. Those things were being, destroyed. And you were able to stand your ground and you were able to prevail. However, you now have made the decision to move away from that and take this knowledge and clarity that you gained from those battles to a place of greater opportunity, a place that is calmer, a place where you can begin anew. And indeed, the next card to pop out was, or the last card rather to pop out, was the Page of Wands. So Page of Wands is, you're feeling, I feel like this is you as well. It could be a message. He's holding onto his wand, but it could be an offer, a brand new offer. Pages are all about new beginnings. It could also be, pages are also children, in terms of, people in your life. It could also be, like a message coming through, or an apology. But in this, based on what I've seen here, in this, the Page of Wands is actually clarifying the Hierophant. So what first came across for me is, this is you and your energy, feeling like you are brand new to the world. This brand new to, you're going to find things that are, you feel passionate about, but they're new things, right? New passions, new loves, new opportunities, things that are going to really excite you once more. Let's pull a card from our Halloween Oracle to kind of give just a little bit more information about the situation. Certainly curious about the Page of Wands, but yeah, so this is you being, moving to this new kind of place that you want to be. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's awesome. Speaking of pages and children and feeling new and new to the world, your oracle card is the Trick or Treat. So, and it says mischief and play. So this is definitely you in this new energy, moving towards this kind of, calmer and more peaceful space, more comfortable, a place that you can feel safe, secure, and trust, so that you can come out to play, right? Come out to bring out that mischievous, that, mischievous side of you, that playful side of you. You can feel like a kid again, explore things, run around, eat lots of candy. But just enjoy the beauty and the peace and the love and the, what it is that you're growing, what it is that you're building, what's new, what is there to explore. That's kind of what I'm picking up here, that is the place that you are going to be heading towards. All right, Taurus, thank you so much for joining me for this beautiful reading and for sharing these energies. It was a pleasure, and I hope to, I will talk to you again soon this week, actually, when we'll be posting your love reading. All right? So light and love to you right now, and have a good night.